130 kilograms of soundproofing. That is what silence costs when you are Rolls-Royce. Every surface that will never be seen by the owner is finished to the same standard as the hood, because Rolls-Royce believes that what you cannot see matters as much as what you can. This rough grey casting will become the skeleton of a Ghost. But first, it must travel from here at Goodwood to where the aluminum was born. It starts here. Bauxite ore from the earth, crushed and refined into pure aluminum ingots at a smelter powered by hydroelectric energy. From ore to ingot, each 25-kilogram block of pure aluminum will be melted again at Goodwood and cast into the space frame nodes that give the Ghost its rigidity. 3 hours on the A27. The ingots travel from the smelter to the Goodwood factory, where they will be melted again and cast into the lightest, stiffest space. The aluminum has arrived. From rock to ingot to this factory floor. Now the transformation truly begins.
From this rough ingot to this precision machine node. And from many nodes, a Ghost. A Ghost.
Step 1. Melt the ingots back into liquid aluminum. The same metal that came from the earth now flows like water, ready to be reborn as the Ghost skeleton.
Liquid metal finds its shape. The sand mold captures every detail of the node geometry that will hold the Ghost together.
Cooling from 720 degrees to room temperature takes patience. Each node is tapped and listened to because a void sounds 200 thousandths of an inch tolerance. The CNC machine cuts each mounting surface with precision that no human hand can match. But
TIG welding is slow. One joint takes 3 minutes. There are over 180 such joints in every Ghost space frame.
The skeleton is complete. 44 kilograms of aluminum, over 108 welds, and an English wheel does not stamp. It forms. One pass at a time, the flat sheet becomes a door. Every high spot is tapped down. Every low spot is put as pushed up. The door must match the master template exactly. No gaps, no waves. The contour gauge does not lie.
700 hours of hand forming across the entire production run of every Ghost. Each panel unique, each panel perfect, and now they wait for paint.
Even the edges no one will ever touch are finished to a mirror smoothness, because Rolls-Royce knows that perfection. The door hangs for the first time. This moment determines every gap that will follow. If the hinge is off by half a millimeter, adjustment is a conversation between the worker and the metal. The mallet speaks, the door answers, and the feeler gauge judges.
Every panel gap on every Ghost is set by hand with feeler gauges. 3.5 millimeters, not a fraction more, not a fraction less. Good.
The body enters the paint facility. Raw metal becomes Spectre silver over 5 days and 5 layers. But first, it must be stripped clean of every oil, every fingerprint. Hot alkaline wash at 6 degrees Celsius. The first layer of paint preparation is not paint at all. It is a chemical scalpel that's zinc phosphate. The body spends 2 minutes in this tank while crystals grow on every square millimeter of metal. These crystals are the teeth that the primer will grab onto. Electrocoat. The body becomes the electrode in a 350-volt battery. The black epoxy primer is drawn into every seam 30 minutes at 180 degrees Celsius. The epoxy primer cures into a continuous shell that will never let moisture touch the metal. Spectre silver. 2 base coats, 2 layers of aluminum flake, then 3 clear coats. The worker's hand moves at exactly 300. The body and the engine meet. 639 hours after the ingot arrived at the foundry, the Ghost receives its heart. Down. 6 to 5 Newton meters. Then 90 degrees. Every engine mount bolt on every Ghost is torqued to exactly this specification. The twin turbochargers need oil. Not too much, not too little. The supply line must seal perfectly because a leak here would starve the turbo of lubrication. The engine runs for the first time. 600 revolutions per minute, 12 cylinders, no vibration. The stethoscope listens for the sound of imperfection.
Yes.
850 Newton meters of torque, 563 horsepower. The V12 delivers every bit of its promise. 130 kilograms. That is how much weight Rolls-Royce adds to the Ghost to make it quiet. The floor alone gets 20 kilograms of butyl rubber. Every door cavity gets a block of melamine foam, custom cut for that specific door on that specific car. It fills the void like a puzzle piece. Air leaks sound. Even a pinhole can let the roar of the engine into the cabin. So every joint in the firewall is sealed with brace. The windshield is the largest opening in the cabin. It is also the most critical for noise. The acoustic interlayer between the glass, the trunk, the wheel wells, the spare tire cavity. Every surface that could transmit road noise gets felt, foams. 27 decibels. At idle, with the windows closed, the Ghost interior is quieter than a hospital room. The Starlight headliner is not a machine. It is 1,340 holes, each hand threaded with a fiber optic strand. The holes are laser cut, but the fibers are hand inserted. The technician works by feel as much as sight. He knows when the fiber is seated correctly by the resistance.
Ready, set.
The headliner is home, 1,340 fibers, each in its hole. The sky is ready.
The night sky comes alive inside the Ghost. 1,340 stars. Wow.
The Starlight headliner is complete. 9 hours of threading, adjusting, testing. The technician sits in the back seat, book-matched walnut. Each slice comes from the same tree, cut consecutively, then opened like a book. The grain mirrors itself at the seam. The veneer is glued to an aluminum substrate using a urea formaldehyde resin. The roller applies exactly 100 grams of adhesive per 4 hours at 60 degrees Celsius. The adhesive cures slowly, bonding the wood to the aluminum with a bond that will outlast the car. 7 layers of lacquer. Each layer is sanded before the next. The final finish is 5 millimeters thick, deep enough to look into like a pool of water. A single air bubble, too small to see without a magnifying lens. The craftsman finds it. He marks the panel for 15 hides per Ghost. Each hide is inspected for scars, insect bites, and stretch marks before cutting. The die press cuts each piece with
450 meters of stitching per interior. Each seam is 7 stitches per centimeter, exactly. The seamstress does not count.
The bone folder is older than the seamstress. It has been used for 40 years, handed down from one craftsman to the next.
The leather cover is not a slip-on. It is a second skin. The worker stretches it over the foam, pulling, crimping, checking. The seat is home, 45 kilograms of leather, foam, and steel. The worker sits in it for a moment, testing the firmness, the position, the view, the double R. It goes on last, when everything else is perfect. The worker presses it into the leather with his thumb. No hammer.
Lambswool carpet, 25 millimeters thick, no straight edges allowed. The worker traces the floor pan's curves onto the backing, then cuts.
The carpet is the last layer before the metal. The worker tucks it under the trim, presses it flat, then sits in the seat to test the pedals. The rear footwell is where the most important passengers sit. The carpet here is a single piece, 0.3 millimeters. That is the gap between the carpet and the sill. The specification calls for less than half a millimeter. There is no gap. The carpet is perfect. JW47. That is the craftsman's code. He stamps it into a brass tag that will be attached to every Spirit of Ecstasy he finishes. The Spirit of Ecstasy is mounted. She has been polished for 9.5 hours, inspected under a loupe, stamped with a craftsman's code. There, she is ready. The Spirit of Ecstasy has seen every Ghost that has left this factory. She has watched over the assembly line for 20 years.
50 miles. That is how far every Ghost travels before it is delivered. Not because it needs to break in, because the test driver needs to listen.
50 miles per hour. The Ghost is in its element. The engine is barely working, the suspension is floating, the cabin is silent.
32.1.
32 decibels. On cobblestones. A normal car would be shouting. The Ghost is whispering.
50.3 miles. The test driver drove an X3/10 because he was enjoying it. The car has passed every check.
The anechoic chamber. The quietest room in the factory. Approved. The green stamp is the final signature.
The final detail. The workers wipe away the last fingerprint.
And the worker who built it stays for an extra minute, just to look. Because this is not just a car.